I want you to think back to a time, maybe a few years ago, when maybe you could remember like running around a playground or being fit, or maybe you remember like wearing a certain item of clothing that you would think now you would never ever wear again. And I want you to think, how did that change actually happen? Do you remember the day when all of a sudden all that weight went on, or that day when all of a sudden you became unfit? No, of course you don't, because it didn't happen in one day. It happened over a long period of time as things just change. This is how change tends to happen in our lives. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes it can, but it happens like a big bang, and all of a sudden everything's different. But for most things that change in our lives, both good and bad, what happens is it changes gradually over time. I call this the 1 degree change. So what happens is we just start to drift very gradually off course. And all of a sudden, before we know it, we wake up one morning, and rather than being here where we thought we'd be in life, we're away over here somewhere else, and we don't quite know where that is. Now, the good thing is that this 1 degree change doesn't have to happen just for bad things. It can happen for really good things too. What I want you to do, and what this whole campaign is asking you to do, is to just make these tiny little changes every day. That's why it's called Inch by Inch. Because what happens is we just make tiny little inch changes. I call it the 1 degree shift. Just 1 degree change every day. Just something new, something small. And all of these tiny little changes accumulate to making huge changes in your life. If you were to flick back on all your social media photos, look back even a year, 2 years, 3 years, you'd probably be amazed at how much you've changed in such a short time. Imagine looking back on this day, 3 years from now, and looking back and thinking, oh my God, think about how healthier and how happier I am now than I was way back then when I watched that video with that guy speaking to me about how my mind worked. Do you know what? Over all these 8 videos that we've done, I hope that you've found at least one thing that you can help yourself by changing. Whether it be just small changes, whether it be about being patient, whether it be changing the way that you think, I don't know what it is. But I hope that you keep on going with all of the videos. Keep on going and trying new things. Keep on just allowing yourself to be a wee bit uncomfortable if you remember this and this. I'm going to wish you all the good luck that I can possibly give you. And keep on going, and know that if you just change just an inch by inch as you keep on going through, you can change your life quicker than you know. Good luck, and I hope to speak to you again. Thanks very much.